Hey guys, it's Rob with Strategy Simple and got an interesting topic for you today, and that is growing through strategic partnerships. So this is based off of a conversation that I had with a friend of mine. We were strategizing, and one of the ideas that we're going to put in place for his business is strategic partnerships through companies that are kind of in that same business as him or same client base as him, but not competitive. So I've got some really interesting topics for this, so I thought we'll just kind of jump into it. This is directly impacting profitability. It can decrease your costs from a marketing standpoint, and it can help you grow revenues because you'll grow your market, right? So, and it can be more efficient. So it's really kind of a trifecta of opportunity. So let's go ahead and jump over to the slides. So what are we talking about here? We're going to talk about the benefits of strategic partnerships. We're going to talk about your goals for the partnership. We're going to talk about who is best suited to be a partner for your business. We're going to identify the needs of each partner and how each will benefit, because this is a really critical component of that. How to establish clear roles and responsibilities for each partner. And then we're going to cover briefly how to be flexible in order to make the partnership work. This isn't going to be a super long video, folks, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. What are the benefits of strategic partnerships, right? You can find additional access to markets, right? So you might have somebody that's got the exact same client base that you do, or the type of client for your ideal customer profile, and you can actually use their customers for your customers, right? So you can actually offer an additional service to their complementary component. Maybe they've got access to a technology that you need. So by partnering with them, you could partner to take advantage of some technology or some discounts for that. Maybe it's a location issue. I know some organizations that are sharing office space, and as a partnership, their customers both benefit by doing that. So just think about how you could partner with a non-competitive related business and what that could mean for your company. And then write down those industries, write down those companies. Maybe it's a friend of yours. Maybe you just like to hang out with them. I don't recommend that, but maybe that's what it is. So what about the next one? Who else can we do here? Right? What are your goals for the partnership? Right? What do you want to get out of it? So not to be selfish, but just to have a partnership isn't always good, right? And sometimes these are called joint ventures or partnerships or strategic partnerships, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm going to call it strategic partnerships. But what are your goals? Is it to increase revenue? Is it to decrease costs? Is it to mitigate risk? Right? There's only three goals that we're going to talk about: increase revenues, decrease cost, mitigate risk. That's anybody that I talk to. One of those categories are what they're trying to achieve. So be clear on what you're trying to achieve by having this partnership. Don't do it just to do it. Make sure that it's going to be worthwhile. So the next one, who is best suited to be a partner for your business? And this one, a little bit more nebulous, but think about it for just a second, right? Who would benefit jointly with you if you were to partner with somebody? So if you are an insurance agent and you're going to partner with a mortgage broker, that's a pretty good strategic partnership, right? They're going to get insurance coverage for their clients, and you're going to get insurance business from it. That's kind of a no-brainer. What if you're selling Medicare insurance, right? And you want to have a partnership with maybe a financial planner or something like that? What if you're a software as a service company and you're focusing on a specific niche, right? Have a partnership with, let's just say you're calling on injection molding companies, and you've got a software for that, for creating molds. Maybe the mold coating guys, or maybe the press manufacturers would like to know about your service, and you could partner with them. What if you're a payroll company, right? Who could you partner with that? Anybody that's going to be dealing with office supplies, insurance agents, some of those things. So that's just an idea of who would be best suited for a partnership with you, right? So the next one, identify the needs of each partner and how each will benefit. Look, folks, this isn't a one-way street, right? If you're going to do a partnership, it's not just about you. It's got to be about the other guys. So as you're thinking about this, what do each of you need? What are each of you going to get? If it's a revenue thing, or a space thing, or a technology thing, or a cost sharing thing, identify the needs of each, right? What do you need, and how are you going to benefit, right? So it's got to be consistent and profitable or beneficial to both groups, right? So again, that's kind of a short topic, but let's keep going. This is a hard one, right? Establishing clear roles and responsibilities for each partner. So think about this for just a second. If you're doing all the work and they're getting all the benefit, well, nobody's going to be happy if you do that, right? But think about how you can benefit each other, and then divvy up the responsibilities, right? If it's just a lead sharing thing or a client-based sharing thing, obviously that's pretty straightforward. But you want to make sure that if you're sharing leads with them, that you're not, giving those same leads to a competitor of theirs. So make sure that the roles and responsibilities are in place. If it's space sharing, make sure that you're covering your fair share. So just think about those roles and responsibilities, and for each of the partners, and then divvy them up and set some metrics to it, because nobody wants to have a prenup for something like this, because that's just not fun for anybody, right? So the next one is be flexible, right? I can't tell you how many people go into this and think, oh, this is going to be awesome, and then it didn't work out quite the way that they wanted. And then they're like, oh, this isn't working, because they were just very rigid in what they were trying to do. So don't do that for any relationship, whether it's personal or business. You got to be flexible, right? So make sure that it's going to be congruent for both. If something's not working, see if there's a solution that you can get past it, right? And this doesn't matter if it's a strategic partnership or a client base or whatever. So that's pretty much it, right? So let's just go ahead and run through these again real fast, and we'll talk about it, right? So how are we going to grow through strategic partnerships? We're going to the benefits, right? So we talked about that. What are you going to get from it? What do you want? What are your goals for it? Is it just to increase your number of your clients? What is it? So be very clear on your goals. Make them, maybe you can set SMART goals, right? Specific, measurable, actionable, relevant, and timely, right? So make sure that you set real goals for these, and you can measure them, because if you can measure the goals, then it's going to get managed better. Who's best suited to be a partner for your business, right? Who should you go after to do that? I mean, I know a guy that's got a small insurance agency, and he's set up inside of a car dealership. That's a great partnership for both of them. Identify the needs of each partner and how each will benefit, right? If you set out clear goals and identify the needs, you're more likely to be successful with it. Establish some clear roles and responsibilities for each partner, and then finally be flexible. And this is any relationship, folks, right? It's not anything new there, but just be flexible to make that partnership work. So I do have a favor to ask. If you like this content, I'm going to ask you to like it. I'm going to ask you to comment on it, and I'm going to ask you to share it. So you can do that down below, and I appreciate it. So again, I'm Rob Troup with Strategy Simple. Hope this was a good video for you, a little bit of a different topic, but strategic partnerships can work for pretty much any business. So take advantage of it, think about it, and if you'd like more information or something that we can help out with, hit me up, and I'll be happy to chat with you. Talk to you soon.